Okay. Then they want me to do this like this, putting these two together evenly. And they want me to take a long flat piece and put it directly on top like this. And hanging off by one. Okay. What are we building? We are building the Lego Super Mario World. Mario riding Yoshi. That's what we're building today. Okay. And we just started. You've missed nothing. Okay. All right. Now they want to take another one of these and put it on just like that on the end. Yep. And then, okay. So now they want me to take this gray piece here. The other long black piece. And this double flat piece. Okay. So with this, they want me to go like this. And then the double flat piece goes after it. And then on the end here, they want me to have this come off just like this. Okay, cool. And then they want me to take another one and put it under to make it even. Like this. Just like that. Yep, just like that.
Hail!
Okay. Making it like a flat section here. It would be cool if Lego made a blue Hadouken blast, says Valor. Yeah. Lego does not do Street Fighter. There's other companies that are doing Street Fighter, not Lego, but I could see Lego eventually doing Street Fighter. I could. Lego just got Pokemon, and other companies had been doing Pokemon.
That has one hell of a delay on it.
Lego getting all the video game IPs eventually. They have a lot of them now. Okay, we've got this here, and we need a long gray one. There is no long gray one. There's a long white one. Maybe this must be it. The long white one must be what they want. And so, there's another one. Okay. So they want this here. They want this here.
Lone pieces.
White one between. Yep, just like that. And that'll hold that all together because that was loose and now it's sturdy because we got it like that. Okay, then they want this one, 2 of this one, and then one more even longer one, they're saying. Oh, this is the longer one. Okay. So these 3 here. Okay, so they want one of these on each side, top and bottom. I'll admit this music is much better than when it was silent. Like, I'm listening to it right now, and it sounds great, right? To have this background music is much better than when I had none. At least something nice to listen to while we do this. It's very nice. Oh, thank you so much. Midnight 5000, a very generous super chat. SAR 100, he says, this is actually 2666, by the way, and this is a great stream. Thumbs up. Thank you so... Well, now the animation's on my face. Hold on, wait a minute. You're centered here. Have Mario's dance around my head. Okay, hold on. Let me move that animation to the other side. There we go. Now it won't be on my head. That's funny. Thank you so much, Midnight 5000. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. That's the biggest super chat of the day. I'll trust you when you say it's 2666, which means we are now up to 72 in support for our DSP Builds It stream. Thank you guys very much for the early support here. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, okay, we had put that one there, we had put that one there. Okay, now this one goes here. And then we got the ultra long one goes here. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, now we got some weird pieces. We got this weird 3 red piece one. See that? And a tiny little nub piece. Oh, boy. That's not... Oh, wait. Could the tiny nub piece be in here? It might be. Sometimes they would do that. They would take the weird, yes, the weird tiny pieces they'll put in a small bag. So it's right there. I see it. I remember from last year, they would do this. I wear reading glasses. Yes, I do. I have to wear reading glasses to read things these days. As I've gotten older, my eyesight has gone up close. I'm actually good for reading the monitors. I'm good for playing games. But when it goes to reading instructions, I need glasses. So, okay, they're saying just put this right in the middle. Just stick it in like that. Okay. And they say you need a green piece. Here it is. Okay, so the green piece, let's see. It's going to go 2 over like this. The green piece goes there, and then this goes right next to it and snuggles in between these two. Right in the middle like that. Okay. Cool. Okay, we need this guy right here.
I told Indrid I'd draw a thumbnail for her, so that's what I'm working on today.
One thing I've noticed is the colors are off in the instructions. Like, for example, in the instructions, this does not look flesh colored. See? It looks a little off, right? I guess it's closer when you actually hold it next to it. Never mind. Sometimes it looks different, like it looks yellow to me, but then it's not. Anyway. Okay, so that just goes right on top of here, and that just goes across like this. Good. Okay. Wow, we need a lot. So we need these 4 are coming up right now. These 4 bracket things, which I don't know what the hell they are. They also say I'm going to need 2 of these. Whatever the hell those things are. Those things are weird looking. And 2 of these white ones. Let's push everything else to the side that we're not using. Nice fancy piano music. I love it. Very relaxing. Piano music. 2 more of those little nub things that are going to connect stuff. I'm sure they're in here. Ah, I see one. Ah, here's one. And there's the other. Remember, guys, if you want to talk, tag me in the chat. And we can have some conversation while I do this. It's not just about me building this. It's about us hanging out and having a good time. 6 of these blue nub things. Oh, my God. Here's 2. I don't even know what they are. Like shafts? Blue shafts. For the record, I've really liked having the Piranha Plant Lego build in my background. I had them for 2 different months last year, and it looked good both times. And I'm looking forward to bringing it back for future setups. Why didn't I beat Rayquaza? Because it was a waste of time. The way that they built it at the end of the game, I wasn't going to grind hours more to beat him. So I said, forget it, and I dropped it. So there you go. Instead, let's do more meaningful stuff. Right? There you go. Okay. Is Blanca my main in Street Fighter 6? Not really. I don't think I have a main in Street Fighter 6, honestly. Maybe at one point I did, but not anymore. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed Street Fighter last night, Jade. I did too. I've said I think it's actually my favorite stream of Street Fighter that I've ever done. Okay, and then I need 2 of these little green... Oh, 4 of these orange ones. Yep. And then 2 little green things. Which are rolling away. Because they're rounded, so they're going to roll. Okay, so that's what we need for this next step. Right there. Alright, they want me to take one of these and a blue shaft. And they want me to shove the shaft into that. Okay. They want me to do the same thing on this side. Then they want me to take one of the greens and shove it onto the blue. Like that. Then they want me to take the 2 black ones and shove them in this side. Like this. Shove them in. We already talked about wings on the DSP morning show. We're not going to be talking about wings again today. Okay. Okay, then they want me to take the second one and put it here, like this. There we go.
We sure are talking about shafts a lot.
Oh, okay. They want me to, okay. They want me to put another one here, like this. So basically they want me to put matching blues on each side, like this and this. And this. See? And then they want me to actually mirror that on the other side with the green. Like this. Okay. Building this complex thing. I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, so now we're actually taking these weird bracket pieces. And we're gonna put them on like this. Wait. That? Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Did I do this right? Yeah, No, wait. I guess so. It just looks weird, but I did. So... How does this fit exactly? Like that. Oh, wow. Okay. This is weird. What day is my birthday? Do I have plans? Is there a marathon on my birthday? My birthday is April 6th. I don't know what day of the week that is this year, actually, because I haven't really looked into it. Oops, I did this upside down. So I can't really answer that. Yes, I do a marathon on or around my birthday. But I don't know exactly when it is this year. I haven't looked into it yet, okay? Okay. So these brackets are sliding on. Oh, no. These brackets are sliding on. These blue rods or shafts or whatever the heck you want to call them. It's kind of awkward to get them to fit in like that. There we go. But once they're in, they slide right in. Okay. And then this here. There we are. Okay, so that's what we were building. Whatever this is, I don't know what it is, but that's what we were just building. Okay? All right, now... Okay, so they want me to take this and take these and stick them in the holes like this. Is it identical? Yeah, it's identical. Doesn't matter which side I stick it in, I guess. They want me to put it in the hole from this side, which is really tough to do. Oh, man, it will barely go in. Okay, so we're going to have 2 oranges sticking out like that. This is a weird build, to be honest. It's very odd. Valor says, I remember you did a Crash Bandicoot marathon 10 years ago. That was fun to watch. Do you remember the lab level? Not particularly. I do remember that there were levels that drove me bonkers. I remember that there was the... what's the one? The big rope bridge going up above like a chasm or whatever. And that was like impossible to do. And it took me like an hour to beat just the one stage. That's how Crash Bandicoot was back in the day. They're just insanely tough stages, right? Okay. Papa Vera? Okay, I'll check that later. Sounds good, Papa Vera. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so this is now going to attach to each side like this. Yes, all these are all going to stick through these different holes. Wait a minute, they have to line up, so it has to be like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, it's one side, and one goes on the other side. There. Okay. So I have no clue what that's going to be. I'm assuming this will be the base. Probably. Of the whole thing. But there we go. That's what we just built. Whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Okay. Jade misses the Sly games. I miss games from that era. I don't necessarily just miss Sly, but like all those PS2 era and to somewhat early PS3 era, like platformers and stuff, they were fun. They all were this certain genre. They all were very similar, right? And I think they were good games, and They don't make those anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't make that kind of stuff anymore. They're just not prominent. I mean, it sucks to kind of lose an entire genre of games. Okay. Oh, we're putting the two together. So this is actually going to go here like this. It says. Just like this. I don't know how because it doesn't really... Oh, they want me to fit it in like this. Doesn't really fit though. Like it doesn't, it's in there kind of. Like kind of. But it doesn't feel like it's down all the way. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got it. Yep. Now it's flat. It had to be, you had to push it down and have it like kind of sink into the pegs. But now it's sink in. Okay. There we go. We built this thing. Okay. All right. Now we need the super long red one. And that just goes right in front of it like this. All right. So far, so good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Now they're saying push all of these orange pegs into the red like this. So we pushed all those orange pegs through into the red. To hold it all in place. See that? Okay. Whew. All right. Continuing on. This guy and this guy. There's a new game called Barry the Badger that's coming out. Reminds me of the early 3D platformers. Someone had mentioned something about a Badger game. Yeah. I didn't look into it, though. Interesting. Barry the Badger. This goes right here, I think. I think they're saying that goes right there. Just trying to make sure. Yeah, it looks like it goes right there. Push it down. Okay. Yep, it lines up with that, so that's correct. Yep, okay. All right, now. Oh, boy. 2 greens. Oh, I don't have greens. They must be in the bag. Yep, okay. Did Jasper ever steal a Lego piece? No, Jasper's never been in here when I do Legos. I'm smart about that. However, my wife and I did build a Lego for ourselves last year. It was one of those animal ones where it's like 3 forms, and you can change it between the 3. So we built a nice parrot. It was like a macaw parrot, and he was jumping on the dining room table and trying to steal pieces when we built that one together. So yeah, he definitely the Lego pieces are attractive to him as little things he can swat around. Got to be careful about that because obviously you don't want to be losing the Lego pieces, right? Okay.
I have so many screens open
so
right
we got the 2
now.
green, 2. Okay, these 2 little browns. Putting all the pieces out right here that we need for this next
I
step.
need some pig references.
1 long gray. That's this one. And 4 of these blue pieces. Kind of sounds like Stranger Things music. We have 4 there, and then 1 of this. Okay, so we're using all this right now. Jay Calva has auto resubbed over on Kick. Thank you to Jay Calva for auto resubbing. I appreciate that. Is that our first membership or our first sub of the day on Kick? Is that the first thing on Kick? It's the first thing on Kick all day. And it's an auto resub. Can we get some support from the Kick audience today? If you're here to chill with Phil as I build the Super Mario Lego, let's go. Let's get some support on the Kick side. Thank you.
I was worried I
Jay
might
Calva
snap
for
to
the
a different
auto
window
resub.
when
We're
I
probably
open
not
a
even
new
here.
internet window
It'd be great if
wall.
we get some active support from the Kick side. What are my thoughts on new Legos with built-in lights? I have not seen new Legos with built-in lights, so I don't have thoughts on them yet. I'm building an old Gundam model. I've never built any models before besides a Venom model that I had. It was a vinyl model my dad and I built when I was a kid. Outside of that, I never really built any models or anything. Okay. Yeah, Super Mario World is my favorite 2D Mario and my favorite Mario overall. Okay, so we did this. They want me to do the same thing with another one. Then they want me to put the gray on top. And then they want me to take that and put it here. Let's see. One's like like this. I think that's correct. It's kind of hard to see from the picture here, but I think that's the right spot. Well, we can move it. Good thing we have the tool. We can move it if we need to, but I think that's correct. Okay, now, they want me to take this, put it there, put this on top like that, and put them on the sides. I see, like this. Yep. One like there, and then the same thing again. And put that on this side like that. Okay. Cool. 2 of these, and 2 of these. That's not it. Oops. I need another one of this. Here it is. Okay. Alright, so this is just going to go right next to the yellow, in front of the white. Wait. Yes. And then this is going to go here like this, in front of it. Like that. And then same thing over here. This is going to go right next to the yellow. And this is going to stand up right next to it. Again, for the record, no one is tagging me in the Kick chat, which is why I'm not talking to anyone on Kick. I'm sorry to hear that, Brave Lines, but hey, at least your McCall lived a nice full life, right? That's nice. When's Arc Raiders next? Tomorrow. Tomorrow's daytime stream is Arc Raiders. Okay. Long, flat, black piece. Long, flat, black piece. We don't have... Oh, here it is. Okay. And 2 small black pieces. Are they supposed to be flat? Yes, flat top black pieces. So that one right there. Oops. I don't want to lose that. Pieces are falling out by accident. That's not good. And there's a piece right there. That's what I want. Put these back in. True. Jade says, like, the Uncharted games, too, they're not making ones like that anymore. Yeah, I feel like the Tomb Raider trilogy, the reboot trilogy, was an attempt to make Uncharted games like that again, and now that's over with, so now we don't have anything that's even like that, right? Adventure. Is Lego soothing for me? It's relaxing. I'm actually really liking the music. You guys were right last year when you said you need music to do this. I'm in agreement with you now. I'm feeling much better with the background music. It's very relaxing. Okay. Okay, so here we go, and... Alright, so this just goes across these. Yep, like that. And then these go on top on these little spots here now. On the sides of what we just put down. Almost like a bridge across. There you go. Okay? Ooh, alright, they want me to do these 2 big things now. And... these 2 here. What do I think about the new Fatal Fury game? I played the beta, didn't really like it. It was a game where literally you get 1 hit and it ends up being like an 80% combo. I'm not even kidding. Like, that seemed to be the base of the game. I don't like fighting games like that. So personally, I disagree with the fact that Street Fighter 6 has some stuff like that. But in City of the Wolves, that's literally it. Like, you get a character, you go for 1 hit and a giant combo, and I didn't like it. So I never got the full game or played it. Let's see here. Brave Line says, I don't think I'd make that kind of pet commitment again. He's talking about his pet macaw. Birds do have a lot of personality. I didn't realize that before having one. Oh, yeah. Certain bird breeds, especially, they're very social. They want to interact with a human a ton. Like, yeah, birds are awesome. I probably wouldn't do that commitment either. They're long. Like, birds can live like 30, 40 years. Like, I'm already in my 40s. Who knows if I'm going to live to 80? How can I have a pet bird, right? It's a crazy commitment. Valor says they don't make games like they used to in general. We had 2 Fallout games, 2 Elder Scrolls come out in 1 generation, then we have to wait over a decade for the next one. Yeah, they don't, just because they don't know how to make them anymore. You know, the people, the talented people, don't even work for these companies anymore. They left. How's Jasper? He's great. He's
talking about birds like he had one. Sus.
Code Oing with the $5 super chat. How often do you drink before compared to now? I ordered some Mediterranean food to watch the stream as well. How's your day going so far? How often would you drink before compared to now? Depends on when you're talking about. Different stages of my life, I drank more or less. In my early days as a YouTuber, I drank like a fish, meaning literally every single night I would basically drink at night and be making content while like half drunk. You can see that in my older playthroughs, for example, the Fallout stuff that I used to do. It was very prominent that I would get drunk all the time, playing Fallout at night, getting lost in the sewers, and then raging that I got lost in the sewers and couldn't tell where I was. When a Fallout DLC would come out, I would literally buy it whenever it came out and play the entire DLC in one sitting while drinking rum. It was pretty out of control and quite bad. It got to the point where even like, you know, I would go on a trip and I would just take liquor with me. I would need it. Like I couldn't be without it. It's pretty bad. I've slowly weaned myself off of that. And over the years, you know, reduced the amount that I drink. And now
Hello, pasta making detractor.
I'll drink every once in a while on a stream, but very rarely. Every once in a while, I'll have a drink with my wife. Like the other day, we had some wine at night and relax, which was nice to do. But it's not a frequent thing in my routine anymore. I've phased it out because, you know, I'm getting older and getting more mature. I don't really need to drink all the time like an idiot. You know? Okay. Let's see here. I have room now to put this down. Okay, we have 2 of these. Right? Wait. No. It's some kind of a triangular wedge. Huh? I don't see a triangular wedge. Oh, here it is. It's bigger. It was bigger than it looked in the instructions. Okay.
Also, hello to Nage and Big Hat Logan.
And 2 of these guys. Oh, I just saw them. Here's one. Here's the other. Cool. All right, so this goes like this on top of this one. So we're basically stacking these just like that. And then these are going facing the opposite way. Okay. And how is my day going so far? My day's going great. My day is going great, Kodoing. We had a good morning show. Now we're relaxing with Legos. We're having a good time. Okay. Okay, these guys now. These go on top. These go on top. Like this. This is probably the base on which we're going to build everything. That's all this is the base. That's what's taking so long. It's a huge, elaborate base, right? Okay. So I think it was a good idea for Tomb Raider to chase the Uncharted formula, or should have continued to stay to its own identity. I think the games were fine, just basically they became too samey. Like, they're almost the same game when you really think about it. There was a trilogy, but did you really need to play more than one of them? Not really. And I think that they kind of messed that up in that regard. Maybe if they did some more original stuff in each one, but they all kind of blended into each other. Like, I couldn't even tell you the difference of plot between any one of those 3 Tomb Raider games, right? But I could tell you they all played like Uncharted. That was kind of its identity, I think. So, okay. Going here. Now, this is exciting music right now. This is what I love. Let's see. Will I ever smoke marijuana for DSP Tries It? No. I'm never going to do drugs on stream, and I don't like smoking of any kind regardless. No. Aha. Rounded pieces are in here. I need 2 rounded pieces to go on the bottom. Those are going to go, whoa, right in the middle. Like this. Like that and like this. Nice. Look at that. And then little corner pieces like this. Okay. Just like that. Okay. These are like little tires. They are. The little rubber circles. It's like a little tire. It's kind of cool. Camera doesn't really focus in up close very well. Oh, it did. Wow. My camera actually autofocused nicely. Maybe it was just a matter of lighting. Because remember last year I kept trying to get it to do it and it wouldn't? I think it's a matter of lighting. Okay. So we got 4 of these and 4 of these. And we just stick them together like this. I think this is going to be basically the bottom. Yeah, these are going to things. It's going to stand on those. To give it like a rubber, like a base to sit on. That's cool. Would I ever play Chrono Cross? Because I played Chrono Trigger. Yeah, when I played Chrono Trigger, you guys intrigued me. You said that I should play Chrono Cross because it really was the continuation of the plot. I would play it. It's in general, it's just very tough to play RPGs because my audience isn't really usually on board for them, and they don't do well on stream. But if you guys wanted Chrono Cross, absolutely, I would give it a go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these are going to be rubberized feet we're putting on it. Like, this is the base, and this is going to give it support on the base by having rubberized feet on it. It's kind of cool.
I thought about putting on my own music, but I thought the two might clash.
Okay.
I can still hear his music.
Okay, there we are. Still going here. We're still not done with the base, but we're working on it. Okay, so now we've got 2 of these blues and 2 brown pieces. Okay, and these are going on top like this. Putting these together. Like that. And those are going to go directly next to the feet we just put there. Nice. Would I ever make people I don't like in a game like Soul Calibur so you can beat them up? No, that's silly. The only time I've done anything silly like that with someone's likeness is like a sim match in WWE Royal Rumble or something, but that's about it. Okay, now they want me to rotate it this way. And we're going to take these greens and we're going to put them across like this. Okay, oops. There we go. Like that. Okay. All right, we're basically wrapping it up now with these pieces. So these last 3 there. 3 of these. Yep, this is it. This is the finale of the base. We're about to finish the base. And let's see here. We've got... I got these 3. I got those. I need 1 more brown piece. And 2 more of these flat black pieces. And I'm assuming that these are spare parts right here. Because usually they give you spare parts, which is nice of them. Okay. What's the tallest man I've ever seen? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever made note of that. Have I heard of the Eternal Life of Goldman, a new game coming out that's getting buzz? The indie game world looks interesting. No. I would love to learn about a new indie game in the to put into the rotation. I think that'd be neat. So maybe we'll have to look into that. The Eternal Life of Goldman, it's called. Okay, cool. Airsick Airman says, I'm loving this build. Would you do Warhammer in the future? Well, the thing is, I don't really know much about Warhammer. I tried to learn about it when I had my React show. And to some extent, I did. I even played a Warhammer game in late 2024. That was pretty good. But I don't know. That's pretty elaborate stuff. You're talking about buying these little models and, like, painting them and doing crazy stuff. I don't know if I would go that crazy. I think the Lego stuff is neat, and then you get a nice product at the end that you understand and you can put into your background. I don't know what I would do with Warhammer figures, to be honest. I do think they look awesome, though. I've seen some really cool, elaborate ones. I thought that they looked really sweet. Okay, this goes here, this goes here. Yes, Washington is a very liberal state. 100% liberal government out here. Everyone votes liberal. Like, there's not even, like, moderates out here. It's pretty much all liberal, and there's a few conservatives that try and have absolutely no say in anything. They never actually get any foothold in anything out here. Okay. Here we go. Is this it? That's it. So that was bag 1 right there, folks. That was bag 1 of the DSP Builds It Super Mario World build. That's it. We're going to move on now to bag 2. Very nice. Okay, let's so this is done. And we're going to have bag 2. I guess what we're going to do is keep building onto this. Like, this is our pedestal onto which we keep building everything now, which is cool, right? That's cool. Are there dirty hippies everywhere? Absolutely. And there's also clean hippies. There's dirty and clean hippies everywhere. For sure. Am I going to marathon Resident Evil 9? Marathon, no. Play it a lot, yes. I get the feeling a lot of people are going to want to see it often, so I am going to play it a lot. And then this guy's just a moron. I'm just going to block him saying dumb stuff. Okay. Yes, I know. Eastern Washington is, in general, more conservative than Western Washington. I know that. But, you know, I live in Seattle outskirts, so I don't get to see that. That's for sure. Okay. All right. So, good stuff. We're going to start now with bag 2 and continue on with the Mario build. Awesome. All right, so folks, here's the deal. It's time for me to take my one break of the stream. I'm going to take like 5-10 minutes to use the bathroom, stretch my legs, and when I come back, 2.5 hours of the Super Mario Lego build continuing here on DSP Gaming, okay? So enjoy the break. I'm just going to play the slideshow with this music rather than me play highlight clips or whatever. But I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for the early support. I mean, we're only about an hour in, and you guys have already really supported very well, and I appreciate that. Okay? So, enjoy the slides, and enjoy the music, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the rest of the Lego build. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in just a few.
It took him an hour to get through the first bag. Oh, really quick. I have a BRB screen. I feel like it's a little nicer than random slideshow.
Okay, everybody, I am back. Short break there. Now I am back for the rest of the afternoon. Build with Phil with all of you as we continue on with this Super Mario Lego build. I hope that you're all having fun. It's been chill fun, right? It has been so far, and I'm here for over 2 more hours building this sucker. We only got the base done, bag 1, so now we're going to move on, okay? I got, actually, allow me to start recording again. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I took a short break, and now we're resuming Build with Phil, the Super Mario build. I actually have a
Short polling break. Do ho ho ho.
This is a mug that I have had for some, like, 12, 13 years. A fan sent this to me probably, like, 2010, 2011, so maybe I've actually had it around 15 years. Pretty awesome. I love this. It's one of my favorite mugs. As you can see, it's worse for wear at this point. It's getting all scratched up and falling apart, chipping and everything. Maybe I want to get a new mug soon. Don't know which one to get. There's so many different kinds of mugs out there now, game-related and everything. But anyway, all right. Let's resume.
I don't think
this
picture is gonna take me 2.5 hours, so
let's jump into bag 2 and get going as I have this coffee to re-energize me. It's been chill fun. Please tag me in either chat if you would like to talk. It's been great conversation so far. You've been a great audience. Let's keep it going and have some nice chill fun as we get into bag number 2, okay?
we'll have to figure out what to do if I finish before he gets to a stopping point.
If I had to invent a new color, what would I call it? Chartreuse. Chartreuse would be the color. So these are green, but they're not Yoshi green. You notice that? So I'm going to assume that these might be like grass or something that Mario and Yoshi will be walking on. They're definitely not Yoshi skin. Yoshi's going to be a deeper or a brighter green than that, I would think. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. What's my favorite Switch Gen Pokemon game after finishing Legend ZA? After finishing Legend ZA. Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet. I really liked it. I just didn't like the graphics, but everything else about the game I really liked. So Scarlet is my favorite of the Switch era so far. Okay, once again, we have a small pack of parts and then the larger parts. So they separate them that way. Okay? Okay. Whoa. Wow, I need a lot of pieces right now. Oh, crap. Wow, okay. Holy moly. There's like a ridiculous amount of pieces I need. So, let's see. Long black block. I gotta start separating these out. Long black block I need. One short black block. I think most of the pieces I need are going to be in this bag, actually, because they look pretty unique. Okay. Okay, 2 here. Two of these little, like, flesh-colored ones. 2 that have a hinge. Wow, hinge pieces? Where the heck are these? The hinge pieces are folded together to look like a square, but then you open the hinge. See that? They were kind of hard to see. I need 2 of those. I need 2 hinge pieces. Yes, there they are. Okay. Ricky Martin or Shakira? Neither. Didn't like either of their music. Absolutely not. Okay. Oh, there's a unique piece. What is this? I have no clue why that looks like that or what that's supposed to be. Do you see that? I don't know. It's a completely unique piece. And we're going to be using it in this part of the build. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay. And, 1 flat black piece like that. Oh, I don't need... Oh, wait, these are 2 separates. Okay, and 2 of these gray pieces. So it's a whole bunch of really small pieces we're starting on. We're not using any of these big ones. We're just using a whole bunch of these little small pieces right now and putting it onto our existing base. Okay. So they want me to take this guy and this gray one, put the gray one on the end, like this. I've not built any Star Wars Legos. I've only built the ones that you've seen over the last year. So that was, let's see, there was a bunch of plants. What were they called? Succulent plants. Then we did a Minecraft build. I did that one during my birthday marathon, I think, or one of my marathons. And then we did the Piranha plant for Mario. Those are the 3 Lego builds I've done so far. That's it. This is my 4th now, and it's a huge one, right? Compared to the others. Okay. Okay. Continuing. That goes there. The other gray piece goes on the side there. Like that. I'm gonna move my coffee over a little bit. Don't want to bonk it. My coffee's right here under the camera and under the monitor. I don't want to hit it. And then this hinge piece. Okay, so then on the other half of the hinge, we're putting this here like this, the block. And then we're putting one of these beige pieces. Okay, so that's, yep, just like that. Yep, that's how they want it to be. And then on the underneath, we're putting a hinge piece. I guess it's basically reinforcing the hinge piece that's on top, if that makes sense. Like that. So now we have double hinge on there. And then they want me to take this piece and put it on the underside of this, like this. No, like this. So now it's even. So now we have a flesh piece on top and a flesh piece on the bottom. See that? And then they want me to put this on the top of it, like that. Okay. I have no idea what this is. And then like this. So they want me to attach it over here. What the? Like this? Yes, just like that, and you see it moves. That's what they wanted me to do, build this, like, hinge. I think what we saw, remember when we looked at the instructions right at the beginning? I'm pretty sure what they said was that you could put the any Mario or Luigi figure from another one of the builds that you can buy separate and put it on here, and then I guess it plays music through that piece or something, but we don't have that. So I guess it's just going to be a piece we're probably never going to use, right? Probably. That's what I'm thinking. So... Okay. Continuing on. George Michael or Boy George? George Michael's music is great. I don't know if I've even really heard much of Boy George's music. So I would say George Michael. More to my musical tastes. Okay. Alright, continuing on. Let's get this back here now. Okay, so... want this piece, and they want one of these shafts. We're going back to the shafts already. I'm just going to go ahead and put that right in there. And then they want me to put that, wait, I'm so confused. No, I just did that. It's facing this way. What do they want me to do? They want me to put that... They want me to fold that in like I just did. I bend it in and fold it in. So I did that. Oh. They want me to fold that in like I just did. Did you see what I did? It was sticking out, and they want me to fold it around like that. So I did that. And then they want me to take this piece and put it here on top of the other nub that's already sticking out in there. So now I have 2 nubs kind of sticking out, one on top of another there. Okay. Oh my god, 2 single pieces? This is crazy. You're putting in tiny single blocks, little black single blocks. Sheesh. Okay, they want me to put one where? One directly next to what we just did. Oh, they also want me to use green blocks. Hold on. A 6 green block. 2 of 6 greens. Let's see. 2 6 greens. One of this green one right there. Okay. So they want me to do, let's see here. They want me to put this one right on the in front of what we just did, and they want me to put this one to the side of it like that. Yep. And then they want me to do a 6 block up and into here. And they want me to take the other 6. And they want me to take another 6 green and put it right next to there. Yep. And then they want me to take this single one here and put it right in front. So this is definitely correct because it's all lining up perfectly with the spacing that they gave me. Okay. All tiny pieces again. I need one of these little guys with the holes. I don't think there's any other. Okay, 3 of the triple blacks. There we go. And it looks like the rest is in this bag. One of these corner pieces. Push these to the side because we're not using them. So one of the corner pieces. One of the single blocks. One of this that has like a round thing attached to it. Where is that? Is this it? This is it. That has like a round thing attached to it for like a shaft to go in. 2 of the very small single black ones. This is crazy how many tiny pieces we're messing with right now. There, no.
He said all
There
tiny
is.
pieces, and
There
all
it
I
is.
can think is don't
Nope,
swallow
that's not
them.
it either. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then one shaft. Which is at the bottom. Oi, oi, oi. There it is. I couldn't even grab it. What's up, Jade? How you doing this afternoon? You enjoying the chill vibes? Yeah, Lenny says your discussion on Ubisoft is poignant, but unfortunately, AAA descent into slop is inexorable. Yeah, AAA has lost its way. It's pretty sad. Like I said back in the day, AAA used to be amazing. Now AAA games are, more than half the time very, very inferior and not very good. Got some spammers on kick. Let me take care of those quickly. It's like 6 different kick accounts, all with the same spammed message. 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding? 10. 10 different accounts that all spam the same message. All right, I took care of it. Nice and quick. Okay. Yes, Repsy and I do Lego builds from time to time. I've done 3 last year. This is my first of this year. It's the biggest one I've ever done, this giant Super Mario World build. But I don't do them often.
Gonna
I
get
only
a
do 'em
snack.
every once in a while for variety. And they look good in my set. Last year, they actually looked quite good when the ones that I did on my set. So, okay. Keep going. How many pieces? Over 1,200 in this one. This is the big Super Mario World. It's Mario riding Yoshi. Pretty cool one. This one has motion and everything. It looks pretty awesome, actually. Cool. Jade, what anime are you watching, Jade? Jade says he's watching some anime. What are you watching? Okay, this guy here. This goes over the top. This goes here and hangs up like that. And then we have this here. There we go. Whatever that's supposed to be, well, we built it. I don't know what it's going to be, but we built it. That's what they wanted. Oh, wait. Oh, I did it backwards. Shucks. Okay, we got to take the top off. I did the top backwards. This was actually supposed to go like this. I'll fix it. Okay, so that's fine now. Yep, that's fine. We fixed it. Slightly off. Really? Repsian says, I've been Lego building and collecting since I was 5. I have most of the vintage Star Wars Lego sets from the late 90s to 2000s. That's awesome. I built Legos when I was a kid. I didn't do it for the longest time, and I said last year, just for variety, let's try it. And it works every once in a while. If I don't do it all the time, because if I do it all the time, people think it's boring. But to do it every once in a while, people seem to enjoy it. So, okay. All right. This goes here. Right here on the edge here, like this. So now we have a crazy stack of 3 different shaft things that are sticking out. Oh, sorry, it's blocking. We have a stack of shaft things here that are all sticking out in a row. See them? Yeah, you see 1, 2. And I don't know what those are going to plug into. Something, obviously, but we don't know what. I think this is going to be the crank that you're going to use to crank and do motion. So you're going to have a crank right here, and you're going to be cranking, and, you know, Yoshi's going to move. So that's what I think we're building right now. Okay. Need two lengthy green pieces. And a black little, like, cube. And a 1 singular nubber. There we go. Genesis Gaming is playing Metaphor. Cool. Hopefully you enjoy it. I wanted to play it, didn't get around to it because my audience didn't like it, but what can you do? Can't win them all. But I would love to play Metaphor someday. If circumstances allow, I don't know. Okay, we're still building. This goes here, this goes here. Then they want me to take this block and do what? Put it on top of this green one. Yes. Okay, just like that. Put it on top of the green one, so now it all lines up. Okay.
Scenario, here we go. About to make a permanent mark and rip the toughest mental fabric apart because done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make a complete dart. Let's start. To all my money making MCs and fallen role scholars who might have lost their life for a handful of dollars. You got a mouth full of dead weight you can't swallow and a block long path of red tape you can't follow. My fan Pete, Ted AD, and T'Challa ran the rap to jump off the chain like Rottweiler. Off the meter often considered to be awesome with the style that rock from Bangkok to Boston. All up in your mouth between your teeth, Boston. Try to sell me short on the show, it might cost him his limbs or his life savings. His forehead for engraving, the name Psyche and metal shavings. When you come off, it's less than amazing. That's why your style will always get beat like frat hazings. I'm old style, razor with the leather strap shaving. Step up in the cypher if you like sunbathing. Yeah, it's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Yo, how you gonna see us standing way over there? Getting beat upside the brain, it would be so fair. Yeah, it's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Drop the devastating verse that you can't compare. About to make the whole public aware because we bring you the fastest growing phenomenon, bombing on stereo. We did a fifth and taking our time and waiting for the right scenario. Here we go. About to make a permanent mark and rip the toughest mental fabric apart because done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make complete thoughts. Let's start. I got a shot of the monotony of trying to make monopoly money stretch so I can buy back my stolen property. If I do it properly and get some heads to follow me, we rule our own colonies. The government can swallow me. I'm polygonal and either stereo or mono. So many slides I couldn't tell you vertical from horizontal. Straight up and down like some corduroy pants. I drop a style that at first glance it seems to advance. Straight abstract, it used to be the format before I knew a thing about verbal combat. And now I carry heavy ammunition on my back and always stay in a position to blow cast the scraps. I never got better, just learn to adapt. Stay alert and proact and never have to react. And stay adept to bringing new concepts into my frame of thinking. Always switching up the pictures like trying on new skins to see which one will fit ya. But I'm comfortable in this caramel. Hope you get the point while you sleeping on that bed of nails. Cause we about to drop weight on them and commence to tip the scale. At last, bring you the fastest growing phenomenon, bombing on stereo. At last, we benefit from taking our time and waiting for the right scenario. Here we go. About to make a permanent mark. Rip the toughest mental fabric apart because done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make complete thoughts. Let's start.
I separate them.
Let the word go forth.
We have much to do.
Like that, that's all I can do.
For your help. Without that, we have nothing. The world is very different now.
Dangerously in the sky.
That is why we're trying to do more in these areas.
Holidays, but we don't have that right now. So maybe I'll get something better once I have to move. Okay, this here, and this here. Do I do any cardio? Nothing specific.
Welcome to Ace Rodney, the talks for the superstars. Tonight, Waste Guest, the incredible.
Okay. Glad to hear that, Valor. I'm glad to hear that you're turning your health around. That's awesome. Excellent. What kind of music do I like? Retro game music. I seriously listen to retro game music more than anything else these days. I really do. Okay, so once again, they want me to put this, stack this on top of there. They want me to take this long piece and put it right here. This long piece and put it right there. We really are building a big green wall here. They want me to take this corner piece here and this core piece and put it right there. Okay. Whoa. What on earth are we looking at here? 7. This here. This is a completely unique piece. See this thing? Completely unique. What are they gonna have me do? They want me to bring it here. Okay. I was saying all along, I wonder what we're gonna do with all these shafts. They want me to take this unique piece and put it on. And line it up. Yeah. Like that. Boom. Snapped right in. You see that? Snapped right in. Cool. It's a completely unique piece. Okay. That's cool. Can we use Street Fighter Viper for a day stream of Street Fighter 6? Yes, maybe, Jade. Like I said, next week I plan on doing a daytime stream of Street Fighter 6. Probably Tuesday. And I either want to use Sagat or Viper then. I think I'm going to use both of them eventually. At least try them both. But the question is who's first. And, I mean, I'll be honest. I played with both of them in previous games. I think they're both appealing, you know, with their play styles. I don't know what I want to use yet, though. Don Jackson, what do you mean? He says, do you ever use pre-workout? I don't know what that means. What is use pre-workout? Or are you saying, am I using drugs or something? I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? Okay, we have a shaft. We have this. And we have You want me to put the shaft through both. Okay. Do I ever watch old videos for nostalgia's sake? No, not really. We've done retrospectives and stuff that have been fun, but I usually don't go back and just watch my old videos out of the blue, no. Okay. So now they want me to take this super long yellow shaft and stick it into the top of this. I think we're making the crank. Yep, we are. We're basically making a crank of some sort. Okay, so now this guy and another one of these. Yeah, another one of these things that has the hole for cranking, it looks like. Another one, 2 of these. Cole Zepp, how you doing? Thank you for a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Cole Zepp. I'll be honest, I'm pretty into this build, and I'm pretty focused on it. So, I appreciate the support. I haven't really, actually, I don't think I've even mentioned supporting the stream at all since I was doing the morning show hours ago. So if you are here chilling and enjoying and supporting today's stream, or enjoying today's stream, please support it if you can. You guys know how to support the stream live, right? You can do a super chat. You can become a member, give some memberships to the community. You can give some kicks. You can do a sub or gifted subs to the Kick side, or you can send a tip via PayPal. Now, Kick has basically not really contributed much this week at all. I don't know why. Today we have 1 auto sub and no kicks. Instead, I banned like 100 troll accounts. So it sure would be great to get some positivity from the Kick side if possible. Thank you, Cole Zepp, for $2. That gets us up to $85 to support today. We have about 2 hours left on this Chill with Phil DSP Builds It stream. It would be great to get some support for the chill builds. I'm enjoying myself, and we're making progress. If you like this, if you like the chill vibes and the Q&A and the fun that we're having, then please support it, okay? Let's go. Let's make this a fun, great stream. Something different for the rotation of content, right? What food are we having today? My wife is making homemade turkey chili, and we're gonna have that with big chicken sausages. We're gonna put the chili on, so it's like chili cheese dogs, but with giant chicken sausages. So it's gonna be a very tasty dinner. Okay, so all right, we're now gonna put this through here.
I make my music, you know what I'm saying? I want people to feel what I feel.
Like
I
that.
want them to feel that.
Wanted me to just impale it like that.
Whatever it was.
I mean,
yeah,
oh wait, they want me to do it the other way,
is.
like this.
Because I make it straight from the heart. So it's
Yep.
like, to be taken for anything else is
Just like that.
crazy to
Put
me.
it through. Okay, now we need more. Oh boy. More of these shaft pieces. We got this one here. We got this red one here. They want me to put this on the end. This likely is going to hold it in place. Oh wait, stuck. Oh, that's not good. I don't think it's supposed to get stuck. Oh man, we might have a problem. I don't think it fits. It's supposed to fit in there, but it's not fitting. It's getting stuck. Uh-oh. Do we have a mismanufactured part? We might. Oh, this is bad. So what's supposed to happen is, this is like a sleeve that's supposed to go on that shaft. It's supposed to go all the way down. It sticks and doesn't go all the way in. Huh. It looks like a perfect, because there's a hole in the middle. What the heck? So maybe it's not supposed to go all the way in. This is very weird. Or is this, wait a minute, is this the wrong one? No. Well, that's not, it's a different piece entirely. You're saying put it like this. Put this on here like this. Yeah, right. Problem is, it's not supposed to be sticking out that way. See that yellow that's sticking out? everything I did. I did everything exactly as explained, and it doesn't go in all the way. Let me try rotating it. Hold on. What if I try the other side? No, it still stops. So, sticking out is not supposed to be sticking out. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on. There's apparently two ends. Wait. This is the wrong piece. Oh! Oh my god, look at this. Do these pieces not look the same? I was using the wrong piece. It looked exactly like the piece you're supposed to use. It wasn't the right piece. Okay.
Oh,
So what they want me to do
I'm back.
is put this piece into this. Got it. There we are. Then they want me to put this piece onto here. Got
I
it.
choked on my apple, but I'm okay.
Then they want me to put the sleeve on. Perfect. Then you put the red in. All right. It looked exactly the same. So that was really confusing. It actually is the same piece, except this one's slightly longer, but it's almost exactly the same piece. All right. Now we're good. Now it's completely built properly here. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Phew. All right. Now they want me to take this giant white piece. Look at this thing. And they want me to take this guy and just stick it right in the end. Like this. Yep, just like that. And then this is supposed to go, wow. This goes on top like this. Yep. So now this is all aligned in one. See, that's all one long piece. It's all aligned. Yep. This is a wacky build. I don't even know what's going on here right now, but okay. Okay, now they want me to take this piece, which we had, and to stick it in here. Here we go. Sticking out the side, okay? Then they want me to take this guy and put it on top. Like that, okay? All right, one long piece. One triple green. One small green. This guy here, that's like a triangle or angled black piece. Two of those. Two angled black pieces. And one single green. That's what our next step is right here. See you later, Valor. Thanks for hanging out. Lenny, why don't you answer that question? He says, what makes you stand out from other creators? You answer that, not me. Johan, thank you. Johan says, I've been watching since 2012. Thank you for the nice content. Awesome. Very nice. Thank you so very much. That was a nice compliment. I'm glad that you've enjoyed the content for so long. Wow, I just received a very generous contribution. I just got a $50 tip with a big message attached. So first of all, let me go ahead and play a $50 tip animation. Thank you so very much to this person for huge support of Build with Phil. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. So this person says the following. First of all, they said, I want to remain anonymous. No problem. I'm really enjoying this stream. If we get good support and attendance for these following building streams, would you consider building the Pokemon set? Have a wonderful rest of your stream. All right, let me answer it this way. Would I be opposed to building a Pokemon set? No. Would I be opposed to building the insane $650+ ginormous triple starter Pokemon set? Probably. And you might say, well, why? I just don't have anything to do with it. Like, it's so big. I've seen it. It's so huge. Like, where would I put it? I don't have, like, a Lego room in my house. I don't have a place to store stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a room that was solely for, like, storing this kind of stuff, I would say maybe. But I don't really have anywhere to put it. You know what I mean? Like, where would I put a giant triple starter Lego set? The one I like, they have a Pikachu one for $200. I like it. It's Pikachu jumping out of the Pokeball with, like, lightning shooting out. I like that one because it probably would fit in my background, and I could make use of it. The triple starter Pokemon set, I sadly just don't know what I would do with it. You know what I mean? The only thing I could think of is eventually what I might do is clean out my room. Right now, I'm only using half of my studio. The other half is, like, empty. Maybe I can clean off the desk over there, and I can clean up the flooring, and maybe I'll have room that I could store. Maybe I could build it, and it could be like my studio has a crazy area to show stuff off, and I could have it over there. But for now, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Like, I just want to... This is the biggest one I've ever done, so I just want to start with a big one and see how it goes, and go from there before I get too far ahead of myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just crazy. $650, it's huge. Like, giant triple Pokemon. I don't know where I would put it. But, I mean, again, I like it. I like the look of it and everything. I think that it would be a cool project, just I don't know what I would do with it. Okay. Do you want me to rotate this around now? Okay. So... Oh, I see. They want me to put these angular pieces... Whoops, almost dropped it. It went flying. These angular pieces go on the edges like this. And then we've got a single green. And we've got the really long one. And that goes right flush to the green piece that we already have up there. That's nice. And then we've got a double piece here. And we got a triple piece here. Something's missing. That's not good. Oh, I went too far. I went too far to the edge. I was supposed to be one over. I was supposed to be like that. Okay. It was like that and then like this. Perfect. Now it's all flush and lined up and even. Nice. Okay. Do I plan on playing Yakuza Kiwami 3's demo that came out? No, I didn't have that in the schedule. We haven't even talked about it, actually. Is cereal a soup? No. Jade, you're going soon? Well, thanks for chilling with us, Jade. Ghost or Beyond Raw would be good pre-workouts to try as a beginner. I don't know what those are. What is Ghost and Beyond Raw? I've never heard of them. Lenny, thank you. Lenny says that I always push forward. I fight on like Rocky. He's been watching me since my preface reveal. Well, that's crazy. It's crazy you still watch me, but thanks. Okay. Super long green piece. Double green piece. 2 of the flat green pieces. We're almost done with bag 2. And 2 of the tiny black nub pieces. Here's one. And here's one. There we go. Okay, same thing. Yes, we're going to keep building on top of this. So a little black piece goes on there. Then we got the triple piece. Then we got the super long piece. Then we got the double piece. And then we got the triple flat piece. And then we got the single piece. There we go. Okay. 2 greens. Now go on top of the center here. We're building a ginormous green wall. I think this is the background, actually. I think it is. Okay. And then 2 long flat greens. And 2 triple blacks. If the villain says coffee is fine as a pre-workout. I don't do anything as a pre-workout, so. Okay, so you put the blacks on top of each other. And they go right here. And then these stack on each other. And they go right next to it. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Almost done. 2 more long, flat black pieces go on top of each other. And they're going to go here, but staggered by 1 over. Oh, wait. Yes, just like this. Yep. Just like that. So they're flush to the side there, and they're over by 1 there. Okay, then 2 triple black pieces, they go on top of each other. And they go to the side right here. Okay. Looks like this is the edge of a bush or something. We're going to do the outline of it. 4 small black pieces, doubles. Pastrami or corned beef? I think they're both good. I prefer the one with less fat, but I don't remember which one that is. I know one has like more fat than the other. And doesn't the corned beef have a little bit more of like a salty cured flavor? So whatever one has the less fat, that's what I want. Okay. And then 2 of these. So they want me to put the 2 flat black pieces on top of that green. And that one's going to go on this side like this. Yep. And then same thing, but on the other side. Pastrami is the peppery one. I probably like the peppery one, I bet. Less salty, more peppery. That sounds good to me. Oh, crap. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. That goes there. Okay, now. Let's see. 1. These are all square pieces, but one has a nub and one is flat. So I need one nub and one flat. No, I need 4 flat. So 1, 2, 3. 4 flat pieces, flat tops. And then 2 that have nubs. And then 2 green ones that have nubs. Sheesh, this is getting so intricate. These tiny pieces. So they want me to take a green and then put a black with a nub on top. And then cover that with a flat one. And they want me to do that again. Did I ever try Izzy's Pizza before it closed? No, I've never heard of Izzy's Pizza. So I don't know what that is. Okay. So they now want me to put these on the sides? Yes. They want me to put this here. And then a flat one next to it. And then this one here. And then that one next to it. So this is supposed to look like a bush or something. And it does. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It looks like the hill, like a Super Mario World hill. Absolutely it does. It's got the nice black border on it. Cool. That looks good. Alrighty. 50 steps in for the record. 50 steps. Okay, this guy goes in front of here and blocks that hole. And we got these 2 pieces that have been left over for a long time are going to go up here on top. Like this. And like this. Holding it all together from the top. Those are gray pieces. For the record. Holding that together from the top. Okay. And the final 4 pieces are 4 of these shaft things. And they're going to stick into the sides. And that's bag 2. So, there's holes on the side. I just stick them in. Go. Honestly, this is a lot more fun with better lighting and more space. This is way more fun doing it this way. Because when I did these last year, I was doing it with very cramped space, and this is a lot more fun. I hope it visually looks better to you guys with the better lighting, with the matte, you know, and the better camera angles and everything, and with the background music. Hopefully that's adding something to it as well. Because that was actually the major complaint I got last year, was that with no background music, it was like dead silent and it got kind of boring, but the background music hopefully makes it sound better, okay? Okay, and these must be spare pieces. We're going to move now into bag 3. Okay. The entire kick chat is being spammed. I don't even know why. I have nothing to do with it. So let me just get rid of the spammer. Sorry, guys, I have to do this for a second. My bad, but I have to do it because the entire kick chat is full of spam. Was it 6 accounts? Did I get them all? Yeah, it was 6. I got them. This guy just keeps making accounts. Idiot. All right. The filming angle is good. Lego is a pain to film. Cool. All right. Bag 3. On to bag 3 of like 15. I'm not even kidding. There's like 15 bags in this build. They also want me to get 4 more. It's only 4 left of these things. 4 more of these guys. That's the end of that bag. So there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump these pieces and see what's next, shall we? We got 2 small bags. Oh, man. Look at all those tiny pieces. Hoi, hoi, hoi. This is going to be a tough one. Look at how many. Oh, my gosh. This might be the end of the stream. We have about 90 minutes left on this first stream of the Super Mario World build. This might be the end. With that many small pieces, I wouldn't be shocked if this is all we have time to do and we never get to bag 4. Okay. So there's bag 3. I definitely feel we're building the crank this time. That's what I think we're doing. Okay. Okay. Okay, continuing on. So what do we need? We need 2 square blocks that are black. We need 2 flat 8 pieces. Here's 1. And there's 1. I mean, 2 really unique looking gray pieces. Look at those. Those are completely unique looking. Right there. Where's the other one? Right here. Unique. Okay. So we're taking this and putting it into the center. And then we are just putting this on top. And then those are going on top from 2 spots. Oh, you can't see. It's too far back. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Those are going to go on top of our existing build. We're just going to put them right here and right here. On top like that. See that? There you go. Okay. I should use protein and creatine to get the most out of lifting. I eat like protein snacks. So for example, Quest bars. There's Quest protein bars, Quest protein snacks and things you can eat. And usually I eat those just right before I work out. And they're light. They're not heavy calorie and they're not heavy in your stomach. So I eat that and then I work out. So that's usually what I do. But I'm not taking creatine or supplements or anything like that. I'm just having some protein like infused snacks and stuff. Okay, finished my coffee. Okay. All right, let's see here. They want me to get, oh boy, all shaft stuff they want me to get, and that's got to be in these bags. So, yep. I need this yellow shaft right there and 3 small black ones. The black ones are not in there. They're in here. So I got to open both little bags. That's kind of annoying. There's the yellow, and I need 3 small black shaft things. What's up, Matt the Man? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Remember, guys, if you want to chat, just tag me in either chat, Kick or YouTube, and we can chat it up as I do the Lego build. That's the whole idea, is to hang out while I do it. It's not just me building, but us hanging out and having a good time together. Here we go. All right. So we got all those, and it says that this will go into the front side here, up here. Can you see it? Here, let me move it forward again. There we go. This goes into the front side here, like that. And the others, do what? Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Are these the right things? No. This is not what I needed. There's different looking shafts that I need, and I don't... Oh, they're supposed to be blue? They're not blue in the book. In the book, they are purplish, but that's what they are. I don't need these. These are the wrong ones. These are the ones. They want me to get these blue because these have the shaft things that stick out and will fit into this piece. That's weird. Okay. Put these in here. Yeah, these now go into these slots on the sides. Yep, they're blue, and that way there's like a little shaft sticking out that you can put something onto after the fact, okay? What are we building? The Super Mario World, Mario and Yoshi Lego set, over 1,200 pieces. Okay. So now we need 8 of these little red things. I don't even know what these things are. They're like half shafts or something. I don't know how to describe them, but we need 8 of them. This is a hell of a build. It's so weird and different from when I grew up and built Legos that were very simple. This is so complex compared to stuff from back in the day. You never would even think you could do something that would look or move around like we're building right now. Okay, that's 7. There's 8. And I need... Okay, 2 of those black shafts that I just had out here. I actually need those now. Okay? And they're saying I need 2 of these things that we had already taken out of that other bag. Okay? There we go. Alright, so... So they want me to take one of these, and they want me to put the red thing up here. And they want me to put 3 of them in the center right there. Don't ask me what this does. I have no idea. And they want me to take this black shaft and put that in the bottom. And they want me to do this twice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, crap. Right, there we go. YouTube chat has completely quieted down. I don't know why. People were talking about weightlifting and gains with creatine, and then they quieted up. And the kick chat is just a bunch of people spamming emotes and being toxic instead of talking to me. I don't know why. Okay, so those are done now. Whoa. All right, we are going to take those and put them on the top of this thing, onto this front half here. Just like this. Wait. Oh, I did it upside down? Oh, crap, I did. All right. There was actually a particular way you had to do it. Uh-oh. How am I going to get this out now? Oh, okay, it came right out. What about this one? I need to push this out. There we go. I basically did it upside down. I need to put it on like this. There we go. Did I do this one right? Absolutely not. I did it upside down. Oh, wait. No, I did do it right. Okay, this one I did correctly. There we go. What was the first console I ever played? Pong. A standalone Pong console that was gifted to me by my uncle. Look how tall this thing is. This thing's going to be crazy big. See what I mean? It barely fits on camera. It's such a huge build, it doesn't fit on camera. So it's going to be crazy building this thing and having to bring it up and build and put it back and then bring it up again. It's going to be pretty nuts. There's so many parts to it. Okay. Here it is. This unique L-shaped thing. See this? This is next. This actually is going to go on the side like this. Putting those all together. Saw how it snapped in place? It snapped onto 3 different things. Yeah, look at that. To hold them in place. That's cool. It snapped on there. Okay. Do I have a favorite Beatle? No, not really. No, I don't. Talking about the Beatles, the band. Who am I playing with the Street Fighter 6 tomorrow night? No one. Tomorrow night, I'm not playing Street Fighter 6. I'm playing it Friday night. And on Friday night, I don't know yet. Okay. So there's another one. Yep, another L-shaped thing that they want me to get here. And let's see. Some weird, unique orange piece. Where the hell? What the? Oh, here it is. A unique orange piece. And this time, a red piece that has a weird red ball sticking out of it. Okay. And also another one of the blue shaft things. Okay, step 1. Put the... Whoa, I tossed it. Put the red ball piece thing into it by stuffing it in like that. Step 2, take the blue shaft and shove it into the side like this. Step 3, take this guy and stick it in just like that. So now it's flush to it. And then we're going to put it onto this side of the top here. So, okay, like this. Like this. Hold on. They want it to be equivalent. So like this. Almost. We're almost there. It's not lining up at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Ugh. It has to be like perfectly aligned to do it. It's not perfectly aligning. It's a pain. Basically has to line up and snap on absolutely perfectly, and I'm having issue with that. I really am. It's actually really hard to get it to line. Oh, I think I got it. Almost. Shit. Okay, I got it. That was tough. You had to line up 3 different things at once. 2 of the shafts and 1 that was like the cross bar. They all had to line up at once. I got it. That was a pain, but I got it. Okay. Hooey. All right. If I could interview one person for my show, any person, who would it be? I honestly don't know. I'd have to think about that. Like, who would I benefit from having a conversation with who I haven't had a conversation with before, and it would be a fascinating talk? I don't know. You can't see what I'm doing. What do you mean? It's on camera right in front of you. What do you mean you can't see what I'm doing? Are you blind? Maybe open your eyes when you watch the stream. It's a troll saying that, by the way. Any more thoughts on a retro show? People are discussing memories of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I would be down for that. We haven't really figured it out yet, right? But I would be down for something like that. If people wanted to reminisce about the past and stuff, why not? All right, so now we're putting this aside for now. That's how as far as we've gotten. We're now going to be building its own standalone thing. It shows it here. So for a while, we're going to be building a standalone thing that's going to attach to that. So we put that aside and we work on other things. So, all right. They want me to have this blue piece here and a black shaft. Gronk like my Ethan Ralph talks. I feel like when I talk to Ethan Ralph, he's calm. And every time that, when he does other content, he's totally not calm. And he's always like, really upset about different topics and stuff. But he's never really been upset with me because we're talking about wrestling and stuff, like, so it's chill convo. There's nothing for him to be upset about. So he's like a different person when we're talking on a stream. Than his typical stuff, where apparently he's very, inflammatory and everyone. He's always doing, I guess he does a lot of drama content and, something I don't really do that much. Okay, 2 of these here. I'm going to put them on top of each other. And then right under there, under the blue. Okay. And then some green flat pieces. There's one here. And one here. Okay, then we're going to put this one right next to the blue. And this one on the end. Just like that. Okay. Okay, some orange pieces. Put them on top of each other. Put that on top of here. There we go. They're actually more red than orange, aren't they? Whoa, there's a funky piece. A weird, yeah, this piece. Look, it's like a stair piece or something. See that? That goes on top of what I just built. Like this. Okay. Then 2 flat yellow pieces. Okay, and this weird, another really weird one. Look at this thing. That's odd. Okay, so we're gonna do a yellow here. And then a yellow right up here on top of the black. And then this weird square goes on top of that black right there. Very odd. Okay. Now we got a long brownish piece, kind of matches that square. And 2 small yellows, but these have to have nubs on them, apparently. So they're slightly differently colored. They're not really fully yellow. Maybe more flesh tone. Yep. What would I like to accomplish this year? This year, I would like to actually cover all the big new releases, all right, in a very great manner of, high quality visuals, the best quality streams. Because I feel like up to now, whenever I covered a new release, I was always the guy who had like the worst setup and the worst crap. And now I actually have the best stuff. You know what I mean? Like I could actually cover it in detail and, talk about what it's like to play these with the best equipment and everything. Basically get it more hyped up than it used to be. Because it used to be, oh, Phil's just messing around. Let's see how he fails in the game. Now, I don't want it to be about just me failing in a game. I want it to be more about enjoying the game. And, hanging out and enjoying each other's company while also experiencing a big AAA release. But also indie stuff, too. That's the other thing. This year, I want to play more variety of stuff and maybe get exposure to other things that I never played before. Every year, I feel like there was half the games out there I never played because I didn't play indie games. And this year, I want to play a lot of them. That's another change that I want to make. So, okay, keep going. So many little pieces. Got this little guy right there. There's a big, whoa. This guy, this big white, like, tower thing. And then another blue shaft, but a bigger one. Like, this is a much larger blue shaft. Yep. Okay. So they want me to take this and impale this white thing through. If I can. Ah, well, it worked, but man, it killed my thumb. Yikes, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Look at my thumb. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, that hurt. Ouchies. Okay. Then they want me to put this on top. Ooh, dubstep. Okay, and then they want that to go on, okay, this way. Like that. So now you have two shafts coming off the end. See that? Look at that. Okay. Remember, Lego pieces are some of the most painful things on the planet. Don't ask me why they are, but they are. They can hurt you. Step on them, it like kills your foot. Here's a weird piece here. We need a red piece with a hole in it. A red piece with a hole in it. Yep. Well, cross in it, not a hole in it. And then a weird white piece. These are all bizarre pieces. So they want me to take this and put it on top of here. But not facing that, but facing away. So now the holes are aimed differently. See that? The holes are not aimed straight. They're aimed in different directions. And then they want me to take this peg and put it inside of the red piece, like that. Okay, and then they want me to take this and put it on top of here, facing this. This is a weird piece we are building. I don't know what the hell this is going to do. Okay, and then we have a long white piece, a long red piece, and oh man, gray, a six piece of gray. Here it is. Okay, this just goes on top, and then this goes here and hangs off the edge, and then that is going to go on top of here, like this. Yep. And so it all lines up. Okay. Very weird. I am also looking forward to the Resident Evil 9 playthrough, Muckman. Hopefully it's a really good game. Step 70. Yes, this is the 70th step we're on right now. This gray piece, simply put, will just go right on top of here. That's it. All right, step 71. Hoy. 3 weird white square pieces. Wait. That weird piece there that has a hole in it, but then 3 weird white square pieces with flat tops. 2 really weird triple white pieces here. I said that these streams are about talking with my chat. That's the point. If people tag me in chat, we'll talk, which we've been doing the entire stream. Perhaps you're deaf and you should take the stuff out of your ears. Okay. Lenny says, I'd like to see you on the new Asmongold podcast. That would be a tremendous victory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going. Like, people are saying that he has started a show, but it's not necessarily like a podcast. It's like some show that has a lot to do with World of Warcraft or something. I'm like, well, I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't be able to add anything to a topic about World of Warcraft because I don't play it anymore. You know, I played it 100 years ago. Okay, hold on. I did that. I put that shaft in that piece. And then they're saying, oh, on the underside of this, they want me to put it there. So now we're going to have 3 shafts all lined up on there. See that? 3 shafts. And then also under here, we're doing these. And then 3 flat ones. Yeah, I don't know. So people said yesterday that he is doing like a podcast style show, but it's more about World of Warcraft. And I'm like, well, that's not what we talked about. They also said that he's filming in person. He's not, it's not like a show that he's doing over the internet. And I'm like, oh, well, I wasn't going to do an in-person show either. Like, the way he pitched it to me is he was going to do a podcast, and he wanted me on to talk about gaming topics. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good to me. That'd be right up my alley. But haven't heard anything about that since, so I don't know. Like I said, every once in a while, I'll ping Asmongold. I'll follow up with him and see what he's up to, and see if he's gotten around to doing anything with the idea yet or whatever, if he's interested. But you know, I haven't heard anything, and quite frankly, I'm busy with my own life and my own content and stuff. So it's a nice idea, but I'm also not going to go crazy over it either. You know. Trials, thank you. He says, it looks cool. Yeah, we're working on it, man. We're working on it. It's a lot of work. This is step 72 right now. Step 72. But we got good progress today for sure. Putting all these pieces together here. And then, okay, so this is going to connect all of this stuff, I believe. Yeah. So they want me to go like this and put this on here like this, putting everything together at once. So you got to line 3 things up. There we go. Just like that. And then they say push it in. Okay. Pushed it in. Nice. Who knows what this is? I have no idea. We'll find out at some point, I'm sure. I agree, Charles. The music does make this better. The music makes it more interesting than just hearing me chat and do it. I like the nice background music. So I will give everyone props for that. Last year, everyone said you need background music for LEGO build nights. We have it now. And I think it's working well. Okay. We got this here. We need 2 blue shafts, 1 black shaft, and a triple white piece. So, triple white, 2 blue shafts. A black shaft. Okay, so with this guy, I'm going to take a black shaft and put it through this way. Okay. Then I'm going to take this and put it in this way. Then they want me to take the long end of it and put it through this way. And then they want me to take the white piece and stick it all the way through. Like that. Okay. Then I have to attach that onto this piece using these 2 things that are sticking out like this. Yup. Crap. Oh, crap. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Whew. This is a weird, weird thing. Bookworm says, I saw Asmon's show. It was weird. They're in chairs, but they're snuggled in their blankets like a girl's slumber party. I certainly didn't see it. Okay. Oh my god. So this is crazy. All right. We're going back to this big thing. And somehow, this is now going to attach to this. They're showing it looking like this. They want this to go on the very end of this piece. Like this. What the heck? And then they're saying, oh my god. So this is going to go all the way up. Look at this. Okay, and then... What the hell? What the... They want this to fit in like that, like I just did. Did you see what I just did? I rotated it up on that long piece, and basically that thing we just built fit between the tower there. And now it's in there. It's not staying, though. Like, it's loose. I don't know if they want me to push it down or not. It's not apparent. They basically said swing it up. So I swung it up, but I didn't stick it with anything yet. Okay? Okay, now... we're going to do another one of these. 2 of these guys. And we need 8 of the red nubs again and 2 of the black nubs again. So basically we're rebuilding what we already did before. We're doing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so confusing. 6, 7. Oh, nope, that's not it. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2 of the black shafts. And we are doing it the same way again, where the black shaft goes on the bottom. Okay. Any updates on IRL streaming? No. Like, I have some ideas of what I want to do. Obviously, I can't tell you guys, because if I do, people would try to ruin it. But haven't had any chance to act on any of it yet. Any thoughts on Asmongold's lawsuit? I don't know anything about Asmongold's lawsuit. What is his lawsuit, exactly? What is he doing? Tell me about it. Let's talk about it. I don't know anything about it. First, I've heard of it. What is Asmongold's lawsuit? Ah. You can't do Legos because the instructions suck. Well, they have no words. You have to be able to make out diagrams.
I'm almost pretty much done here, lol.
Word instructions. So yeah, it could be difficult, I would think. All right, so basically what they want me to do they want me to put these in here like this. So now I guess this is gonna like hold it in place, or at least slide it. Oh, I see. It's gonna like, wow, this is crazy. This build is nuts. So I'm basically putting these right at the top, just like I did with the other ones. I'm putting them right at the top, but under what we just rotated up. Like that. And that now holds it in place. So now what we just rotated up is locked in place by these pieces and cannot move. Okay, it's there forever. Boogie is doing a lawsuit about Keemstar. No, he's not. He works for Keemstar. How could he sue him? What are you talking about? Okay, 2 of these gray pieces here. Am I going to build a Pokemon Lego set? No plans on that now. I'm working on this one. Like I said, I'm not against it, but the huge one is too big. I don't have nowhere to put it. Maybe I would do like the Pikachu one. The Pikachu one looks pretty cool. Okay. Why didn't I follow Asmon's advice and claim the restreamers? Because you can't. I looked into it. I don't have the tool to do that. Asmon maybe does or doesn't understand how you get it, but to my knowledge, you either have to have a partner network that has access to that, or you have to have over 1 million subs on YouTube and then you get it. I filled out a form on YouTube explaining that I would like use of the claiming tool and copyright tools, and they never responded. So, I don't have the ability. Do I like Shrimp Scampi? Couldn't tell you the last time I had it. So, I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we did this. Okay, these pieces, they want me to stick these now. Okay, there's three here. See these 3 pegs right here? 3 pegs. You want to take this gray piece and just put it right on there. Oh, God. This is hard to do. Lance Catamaran has gifted a sub. That's our first legit sub.
Everyone has the ability to do it.
We had was just a resub. So thank you so much to Lance. Yeah, this is tough. Oh, man, this is really hard to get on.
He either doesn't know how or is too lazy to look.
Crap. I'm going to try the other side, because you have to do it on the other side, too. There. Okay, that side went on easy. Let me try this side now. This is really hard to do. It just won't line up perfect. Oh, shit. I don't like this piece at all, this part at all. There, got it. That was tough. So I put these gray pieces on the side and lined up all those shafts that we had there. I did that on both sides. Okay. There we go. All right, so thank you to Lance Catamaran for a gifted sub. That's our actual first gifted of the day. FYI, everyone, we got about an hour left on stream. We're going to keep going here and keep building and hopefully get further. Maybe we'll get to another bag by the end of the stream because we're almost done with bag 3 here. Okay? Okay, what's next? Okay, next we need... an 8-piece black piece and a long, flat gray piece. And they just want me to put this right on top like this. And then connect it to another gray piece. Like this. Just like that. Okay, 2 of these stair-like pieces. 1, 2.
Oh man, what can I do for another Arlo?
Right here. No, I never offered a license for any... Okay. 4 little blocks with holes in them. And 4 of the little red shafts. Thankfully, I think we're almost done with these little red shafts. We've used quite a lot of them in this step. Well, this number bag. And they are so tiny and hard to grab and hard to use. I can't wait till we're done with them. Seriously. Ugh. Okay. Retro Danny, how you doing, man? He has a Lego haiku. He says, a set of Legos, building blocks, packaged apart, structure, construction. Thank you so much, Retro Danny. Hooey.
I guess I can start on another thumbnail wall.
Put them inside. The holes with the little black pieces. Titanite Slab, what's going on, man? 79 pence. Super chat, I assume that's $1, right? It's about $1. Thank you, Titanite Slab. Thank you for the buck. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you for the support, everyone. 141 with about an hour left. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting Chill with Phil, or DSP Builds It. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now they want me to take this and put the pieces on top with the red nubs facing outward, like this. Am I angry that Prince of Persia Remake was canceled? No. Like, I wasn't really excited for it or anything. I probably would have checked it out, but, you know, it's been so long since there's been Prince of Persia. We've pretty much said goodbye to it a long time ago, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're really missing it or anything. If it was a new Prince of Persia game they were making and they canceled it, that would have sucked, but it wasn't. It was just a remake. So really, honestly, not that big of a deal in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't hear, that was what I talked about today on the morning show. Ubisoft canceled a ton of games, like 8 games. They're going to lay a bunch of people off in February, and they're completely reprioritizing the company. Okay, this weird piece, and there's a black piece with something sticking out of it. Here it is. So that's supposed to go on the end of this. Like this. And then that's going to attach to the top of this and be sticking out like this. Weird piece, but okay. I don't know what the hell that's going to do. King Michael, I'm glad you're enjoying the Lego build stream. How many pieces does this have? Over 1,200. I think it's like 1,210 or something like that. What are we building? We are building this. And it's very slow going, but we are building it. Slowly but surely. Okay. All right, so now that's going to go on top of our giant structure. From the back, they're showing me go to the back side of it. And it's actually going to go pointing forward. Just like this. So, at this point, this thing's getting so tall, you guys are barely able to see it. There we go. It fit. So now what's happened is, we have all these red nubs sticking out the side. See it? They're all like aligned and everything. So it's obvious we're going to stick a whole bunch of stuff on those at some point. Okay. All right, now we're going to be working on this thing, which is going to be the crank. See here. So we need... Thank you, Lance. There is a tiny gray cross piece, rounded piece, and they want me to put it on here like this. Okay. Then they want me to take a shaft. This one's like a flesh-colored shaft. They want me to take a weird rounded piece. Here it is. I'm assuming this is for the crank. And they want me to take this guy. Okay. 2 of that guy. All right. They want me to line them up. Take this, and they want me to put it through with the cross. So the cross beam goes through these 2. And attaches them together like that. And then they just want me to take this and put it on top. Like this. Just like that. So that's your crank. This is going to be our crank handle, it looks like. We've assembled the crank handle. And that is actually going to go, yeah, it's going to go right on here like this. Okay, crank handle is on. Now they want me to put another one of the gray things on the end, and I bet that's going to hold it on in place so it doesn't fall off when we're cranking it. Just like that. And as you can see, it works. It creates a crank. That's what's going to create the motion of our Lego build. Look at that. That's what's going to make Yoshi run and Mario move. Look at that. We just built a crazy contraption. That's neat. Ah, okay. I really like that. That's neat. That's the first time we built a Lego with motion. We'll have to see how that gets implemented further into the build, all right? Very nice. Okay. All right, continuing on. That was step 88, by the way.